Hi everyone, today we are going to show you how to finger knit one of these snakes that you see. And you can see if you use different weights of yarn, you'll get, these are what I call my skinny snakes, and this one we call at our house the Black Mamba, after the character in Mastermind. Okay, so in order to finger knit a snake, there are just a few things you need. It's one of the most simple projects. I'll get these out of the way. Usually you need a piece of felt for the tongue, or you could just use another piece of yarn. 2 googly eyes. Okay, again, you could use yarn for the eyes, but we're being lazy and we like to glue them on. Some glue. I usually use a glue gun, but of course when I need the glue gun I can't find it. A pair of scissors and some yarn. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, to start off your finger knitting, you're going to usually use your non-dominant hand, and you're going to place the piece of yarn in between your thumb and your index finger. Okay, from here you are going to weave the yarn in and out through your fingers. Okay, then we're going to pull it behind the pinky, back around behind, in front of the ring finger, behind the middle finger, and over the index finger. Okay, we are going to do this 2 more times. 1 more time this way and then back around. So here we go, and again behind the pinky finger. Okay, and back around. Okay, what we need to do now to make our first stitch is we need to pull this bottom piece up over top of the top one. So I'm going to pull it over, and then I'm going to do the same for all the other ones. Pull it over the top, pull it over the top, pull it over the top. Okay, and now we have our first row. So to continue on our snake, we just need to continue on. So again, I have my thread here, so I'm going to go behind my middle finger, in front, behind, back around, over the pinky, behind, in front, behind, and wrap it around. And then the same thing again. I'm going to pull the bottom stitch over the top stitch, bottom over the top, bottom over the top, bottom over the top. Okay, and then again, back around, and pull it over the top, 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 and then back around, back around, over, pull it over, pull it over, pull it over. And we're going to continue doing this until we have, so you can see there, you just pull it tighter. Okay, you started your stitch. We're going to continue doing this until we have the desired length of our snake. So I'm just going to pause it for right now until I get to the desired length of our knitted cable, and then I'm going to show you how to finish it off. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a quite long cable now, and now we need to tie off our cable. So to tie off our cable, this is the way I finish it off. I don't know if this is the right way, but it seems to work, so we're going to go with it. So I'm going to take the loop that's on my pinky finger, I'm going to bring it over my ring finger, and then I'm going to bring the bottom loop on my ring finger over the top. Okay, so I only have one. Then I'm going to bring the loop on my ring finger over to my middle finger, okay, and then I'm going to bring the bottom loop over top. And now I'm going to bring the loop on my ring finger over to my index finger, and then I'm going to bring the bottom loop over top. And then what I usually do, I have a loop left. I'm going to grab my scissors, snip this off, and usually I just tie it off. Usually it looks better than that. I don't know why it's not being so nice. And if that happens, then I can just tie it into a knot. I'm just going to leave that there, you get the point. But I did finish it off. Okay? So here's my snake. Now you've got a couple options. If you don't want to use the red felt for the tongue, you could always just cut the end off like that and have this be your tongue. Okay? Just to have some fun, let's make our tongue. Oops. Okay. Just drop some glue on there. That right over top. And I glue my eyeballs. Oops. One. Two. All right. Let's cut off. Let's do this. I'm going to tie this up this way. There we go. And just snip that off. Let's do a double knot just for good measure. Let's snip this off. Just tuck that in. And there you go. Oops, now I glued it to the tablecloth. There is your first snake. Okay, hope you have fun.